We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. San Francisco will try to avoid their 12th consecutive loss. First pitch is next. Kyle Freeland will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to get out of the second inning in his last start and took the loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one, hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the second inning.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher: he has 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1.
No. 1-1. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Posey leads off first with 1 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's the ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hit on the ground to short. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So it's second and third following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
To short. Story brings it in. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And another foul ball. Two and two. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Giants lead it 1-0. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll check in here at 277. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And he misses again, ball 3. David Dahl would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 on its way.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Coming in is Dahl, but this will land untouched. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Playing 11.
Now here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So in now for San Francisco, Mauricio Dubon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. No. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Playing 11.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Gloved by Murphy. The 1-1 home.
You put yourself in a situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So striding in, Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Giants on top 2-0. Striding into the box, Ryan McMahon, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. On the move is Pence. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Raimel Tapia batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
Playing 2-2.
This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kyle Freeland.
Here it comes. That's popped up. Pence coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's down.
Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. There's one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, left.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dahl, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now, Hunter Pence. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hunter Pence.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's the ball. One ball, no strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Two and one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters play here at 288. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Fly ball heading for the alley. Giving chase is Tapia. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Mauricio Dubon will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball outside.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way.
No, off the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No ball, 1 strike. No.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Kyle Freeland, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2
1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Payoff pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Hence will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gossman.
Kevin Gossman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the run is Tapia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
That's shortstop, Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. Trevor Story is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Pitch popped up. Longoria shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Go.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
David Dahl to the plate now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
In now, Ryan McMahon. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Pence giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Our score remains 2-1. Jairo Diaz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
And this one runs up high. Ball one. Down the third baseline. Arenado's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Up next.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Crawford. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
And it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Danny Jimenez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 52, Danny Jimenez.
In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hit down the third baseline. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Duggar on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Liner toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Tony Walter.
Into the box, Tony Walters, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. From the stretch. The ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Number 37.
Josh Fuentes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8. Josh Fuentes.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
First and second here with nobody out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Tapia rounds the corner and is headed home. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Trevor Story steps in now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Trevor Gott will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Trevor Gott.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1.
No.
4 runs here in this half inning. And it misses. 3-1 now. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2.
Ball, no. Count is full. 3-2.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Now in the box, Ryan McMahon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one. One ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 2. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Stepping in, Steven Duggar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Wilmer Flores.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Flores is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Brian Shaw is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Shaw, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Yeah.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. Two and two.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Looking to leave him loaded. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in, Hunter Pence. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. McMahon fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Rockies 6 and the Giants 4. Sam Coonrod gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 65, Sam Coonrod.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Murphy.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, center fielder, Rival Tapia.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Pence coming on, but this will land untouched. None out, runners at first and second. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Dom Nunez will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch, too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Sean Anderson is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Trevor Story will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
The 2-1 home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 7-4. Scott Oberg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now batting, Mauricio Dubon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate now, Steven Duggar, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
No.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Alex Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Giants, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball down.
Well, tying run on deck, he should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runners on first with one down. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
In now, Daniel Murphy. Chopper, foul. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
John Del Gustave comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Tony Walters, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Swing and a looper to left. Pence coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Over.
Sam Hilliard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. From the stretch. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. 3 runs already home here. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford on the slide. One there. Not in time.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11.
He waits. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. After this, Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Carlos Estevez.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. Last time through was a base hit.
San Francisco, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 home is a slider that misses below the zone. high in the air out to center field. Tapia is right there, one down.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. The playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's up. Ball 2.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Last strike here for the Giants. Stays alive, still 0-2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. San Francisco, good night.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Colorado Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jairo Diaz gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs, 19 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. For the Giants, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.